This is a Nameless Ghoul of Ghost, and we're at Nebworth, Sonisphere, 2014. Sonispheres are basically for us like a big family traveling around, because we've been with a few of these bands for basically the better part of a year. So we know a lot of them, and we feel right at home going around, and the crowds are great. There's always a very good reception for us in these festivals. So yeah, it's been overall a very pleasurable journey. At first, when we first started playing with Iron Maiden, we all heard the rumors, of course, that it could be a very rough time opening up for Iron Maiden, but for some reason they seem to be able to accept us. I mean, the crowds, and of course the band and the crew has been super cool to us in every way, and yeah, it's been a very, very, as you say, surreal experience, because the crowds are huge. Most of them like us, only a few don't. A few loud ones here and there, but you know, it's all good. I mean, Maiden is a huge band for all of us. It's been surreal, to say the least, to see all the classic songs performed live when you're actually standing on the stage and, you know, feeding off the energy of the band and the crowd. And I mean, they've been doing this for a long time, and they're still very much in their prime, I'd say. So it's fucking Maiden. It's awesome. Everyone in the band understands that what we're doing is very much, we can't really half-ass it. We have to really, really push for going as far as we possibly can with this, and as fast as possible, basically, to cement our position as a headlining act. That has been the plan the entire time. That's why we try to, as much as possible, like, present ourselves in a situation where we're sort of experienced as a headlining act, where we bring props when we can, we bring a lot of stuff. Obviously the costumes and everything is something that we feel sets us apart a little bit. It sounds a bit megalomaniacal saying it, but yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want to do. We want to be a classic band at some point. I mean, we're obviously, we have an immense way to go in many ways, but I feel like since we've already taken the step with the costumes and the imagery and the very specific message and all that, we've sort of painted us into a corner where we have to do it all out. We can't half-ass this. It loses everything as soon as we sort of drops the guard a little bit. So we have to give it our all, and that's what we're trying to achieve. Adam from Behemoth is a really, really nice guy. We only have good things to say about him, and we hope the same way around. I mean, you don't really know what to say about that, except for we keep our identities as secret as we possibly can, of course, but at some point it's bound to happen. Some things that's not really, you know, optimal for us, of course, but the identity part is always going to be, for as long as we can take it, it's going to be a hassle in many ways, and I think we've managed to keep it below the radar for the most part, at least. We're not ever going to do it without without the church and without the clothes and without the robes, because that wouldn't be Ghost anymore. That would be something else, and that's not what we're here to do. Obviously we have plans for pretty much everything. We are a very strictly planning band in that sense, that we have contingencies for basically everything. But there is, I can say as much as there is a plan for everything, hint, but there is, at this point, there's still a long way to go. We're obviously very much in the process of making the next album, and we've come a long way with that, and we're actually, we know what it's about, we know what it is, we know what the songs are, we know what the concepts are. So yeah, I mean, the EP was very much sort of a sideways step for us a little bit with all the covers and all that, but it was a very deliberate thing to do, and it centers obviously around the session with Dave Grohl and the time we spent with him in Studio 606. And we did a lot of different stuff there for us, whereas the next step is going to be back to full-on, more traditional type Ghost stuff. We're kind of finishing up the writing, actually. The conceptual stuff has been finished for a long time. So we know basically what we're going to do with the next album and quite some time after that as well. So we have a very deliberate plan of doing things. But the actual album in terms of material and like imagery and stage plots and everything is basically finished.